Quickly, today marks the end of the request given by southern governors in Nigeria to ban open grazing. But as it seems, compliance is less likely than the 50% among the 17 southern states. What's your take on this?
Well, thank you so much. Good to be with you. I think basically we have come to a point when nothing but the truth must be the interest of every Nigerian. I believe that both our leaders at the national level and of course at the state level are playing politics with us. Reason I say why they're playing politics with us is out of all the states that met, it's only Ondo State that has passed this bill into a law. And the question is, how will they implement this when the organs of security are all in the hands of the federal government? The problem we have is a problem of structure. And until the issue of structure is corrected, whatever arrangement that is being made will be cosmetic. I don't think it's proper for both the government at the federal level and at the state level to be speaking to us from the media. There should be an engagement, there should be dialogue, there should be negotiation. They meet regularly, at least once in a month, to share whatever has occurred to the federal accounts. When they meet, what are their discussions? What is on the front line? If the federal government will not include this all-important issue in the agenda of the day, there's always that protocol in every meeting where matter arises, is of essence. Do they bring this issue up? We want to see them come out with whatever is the resolution of their official meeting when they meet, not these carcas of dividing us further in this sensitive time.
Well, very quickly here, let me come in here, Dr. Akinyemi. Sorry to butt in there because you used the word divide, and I'm looking at the 5 states already in Nigeria that have not, activated this law, and Anambra, Lagos, Imo, Edo, and Cross River. Perhaps there must be a reason or reasons why they aren't going the other way of the southern governors. Aren't there laws, guiding the operation of the headsmen or the headers in some of these states that is almost preventing these 5 governors from also getting a counter to what already is in place in other states?
I think the disposition is more personal and political than the existing law. We know that we have existing federal law, which talks about the grazing route, and basically that is limited to the portion that the Constitution has ceded to the federal government. In the course of their movement, they will also need to assess other hinterlands, which will be only possible via the state route or local government route, whichever one we call it. So what I'm saying is, instead of these taking side, eating up the polity, these people meet regularly to discuss other issues that are important to them. The issue of resources, the issue of IGR, the issue of what has occurred into the pulse of the federal government and how it will be shared on a monthly basis. If what is important to us is important to them, I want to see them take decisions based on sort official meeting, not some governors meeting together to discuss issues of national interest.
Now, you call it issue of national importance, but again, if you look at it, some are already afraid. Some residents in these states are afraid because it looks like there's about to be a collision course between the Miyetti Allah Katahore group, which is a Fulani umbrella organization, because they have come up to say we will not recognize the anti-open grazing bill, describing it simply as satanic.
Now, why will an organization come out to say they will not recognize a law that has been passed by the state? If you look at what has happened in Benue State had this crisis, and then the law was passed, and it was like the killing went to another level, and it has not been resolved since then. We've only had issues in the press. Is either Governor Otom is talking to the president via the media, the president's spokesperson are replying Otom via the media, and then these people will meet at the end of the month. When they meet officially, what are the issues? What do they discuss? They should stop talking to us through the media. There is an official platform where issues that are of interest to the nation should be discussed. And that is what I want the federal government to do. They must engage with the state to find solution to the issues of the herdsmen and of course the farmer. Now, looking at what the issues are, we have 35% of our land already encroached by desertification. We have issues of water amidst exploding population. Now, these are the issues. We have issues of herdsmen traveling from Katsina, Sokoto, all the way to Cross River to Calabar to look for, the greener pasture for the animal. Now, what are the risks to the family of the herder? A boy of 7, how old will that boy be when his family is leaving Sokoto? How old will he be when he arrives Calabar? What are the pravity that this young boy will suffer? Now, we should be talking about the Fulani child's rights. We should be talking about education to the Fulani boy. Now, these are important. The issue of illiteracy has compounded the issue between the farmer and the herder. Now, let me give you a background or a report that emanated from Ali Ghani in Nasarawa State. There was a crisis, and then while reporters were finding out what happened, a Fulani man said that a herder came out, or a farmer came out to allege or accuse a Fulani man that he came to graze the animal on his farm. And when they turned to the Fulani man, asked him, is it true? He said, all land belongs to Allah. There is no way the man can lay claim for the land. Now the man said, the land is my land.
Quickly, I'm sorry to cut you here because it looks like these are some of the conversations that have further fueled the controversies and the crisis in some of these states. Quickly here, it looks as if the laws prohibiting open grazing, hasn't actually helped solving these problems in Nigeria. So perhaps, if you will, suggest a way forward for Nigeria since enforcement of these laws have sort of failed the people.
Basically, I think perspective is very important. Now, when people are speaking, they are speaking from the level of their understanding. The herder is speaking from the level of his understanding. The farmer is speaking from the level of his understanding. It is the responsibility of the state to bring them to the place of understanding of the law regarding their different, their varying positions, and be able to say, this is the law of the land in respect of this. When that is done, there will be understanding, and then they will be able to live together. But a situation where governments are taking sides, the federal government is taking sides, it will not help us to come to the place of peace.